Shifting our focus to the United States now, Donald Trump's impeachment trial was unique. For starters, it was his second impeachment and the trial was convened after his exit from the presidency. The Senate may have acquitted him, but Trump's troubles are now far from over. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has said that the Congress will establish an independent commission to look into the insurrection. She added that a September 11 style commission will investigate and report on the facts and causes related to the January 6th attack. It will look into domestic terrorist attack upon the U.S. Capitol complex. It will also take a closer look at the interference with the peaceful transition of power. Both Democrats and Republicans are proposing a new inquiry, one that is styled along the lines of the 9/11 Commission. Now, here's a quick backgrounder. In the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, then U.S. President George Bush and Congress demanded an inquiry. This inquiry was carried out by the 9/11 Commission, or the Keene-Hamilton Commission. It details the events leading up to the deadly attack. The idea was to ensure that the security lapses are never repeated. A commission on the Capitol riots would serve a similar purpose. It would detail intelligence failures and reveal the planning that went into the attack. Democrats hope it will implicate Donald Trump. In some ways, such a commission would need congressional sanctioning. But the bigger roadblock is the structuring. Can the Democrats and Republicans agree on who should sit on the Capitol Riots Commission? The other challenge facing Trump is the civil litigation. As a former president, he does not have immunity. The Justice Department is already probing the Capitol riots. While they say Trump is not the focus of the investigation, it will reveal a clear picture of the role he played in it. During the impeachment trial, Trump's lawyers said his fiery speech ahead of the riots was protected by the First Amendment. This is the defense that he is likely to pursue in civil courts as well. But now here's the legal issue. Did Trump know that his words would have such an effect? If he did, he could be held guilty, but establishing such an intent, of course, will not be an easy task. Legal scholars say that these litigations could take months, possibly years, but unlike in the Senate, Trump will have to contend with a technical trial and not a political one. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell says that Trump hasn't gotten away with anything. He wants the courts to decide the fate of America's 45th president. And WION correspondent Susan Tehrani sent us this report. Take a look.
Democrats and Republicans agree that a 9/11 style commission is definitely needed to find out what really happened on January 6th at the Capitol and the riots. And the difference between the Republicans and Democrats at this point is, first of all, someone like Lindsey Graham, who is a Republican senator, says that we want to see whether or not there were any pre-planned elements and how and why law enforcement officials and security officials failed to act on it if there were. On the other hand, his Democratic colleague, Senator Chris Coons, says that he wants to continue to see what role Donald Trump had in the riots, which sort of is what the Democrats have been trying to get to all along. Some say this is a last-ditch attempt to try to continue to target Donald Trump. And one of those reasons is because Senator Lindsey Graham met with Donald Trump during the weekend, and Donald Trump said that he's very excited. He hasn't said whether or not he wants to run again in 2024, something the Democrats definitely want to try to prevent him from doing, but he said that he's focused and hyper-focused on the primaries for 2022, which will decide which party will control the legislative branch.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.